bitches everywhere.
Player, you can't play her, but if you pay her, you're right. All right, Nottingham Forest hit by points deduction for breaching Premier League financial rules as they drop into the relegation zone. Nottingham Forest have been hit with a 4-point deduction for breaching profit and sustainability rules. Ooh, excuse me. The sanction sees the club plummet into the relegation zone. As you can see right there, Luton above them by a point. They're on 21. Everton. Oh, Everton got a game in hand. Everton might be all right, you know. Anyway, Forest was 17th with 25 points, but they will fall to 18th on 21 points. 1 point behind 17th place Luton. Forest said they are extremely disappointed and extremely dismayed by the ruling. You lucky, blood. It could have been more. You know what I'm saying? It could have been more. Was it 5 points? 4 points, blood. It could have been 10. Could have been 10. Watch your mouth. They were charged in January for breaching the Premier League's PSR rules and in 2022-2023 campaign. Under the financial fair play relegations, clubs cannot lose more than 105 million over 3 seasons. This year is Forest's second in the top flight, but they have not evaded punishment after being measured against both Prem and EFL regulations. While in the Championship, clubs are not allowed to lose more than 61 million a year, and they were 34.5 above the threshold. Since their promotion via 2022 playoff final, they have splashed the cash on 42 players. Ross, 42. What happened to 17? 42. That's a lot, my guy. That's a squad. That ain't no team. That's a squad, blood. Crazy. They have broke their transfer record 3 times. They broke it 3 times. What, in that same thing? In that same, what's it called? In the same window. In their case against the independent panel, Forest admitted their breach, but have argued they only broke the rules for 2 months while filing their accounts between June 30th and September the 1st. They have only received the first installment of the 47.5 they are owed by Tottenham for the sale of Brendan Rodgers in the deal completed on September 1st. Forest could have sold him to Brentford for 30 million and complied with the relegation, but held out for Spurs' bigger bid. The club issued a statement slamming the verdict, saying, "We were extremely dismayed by the tone and the content of the Premier League submissions before the Commission. After months of engagement with the Premier League and expectations, an exceptional correspondent throughout, this was unexpected and has harmed the trust and confidence we had in the Premier League." They also claim that the verdict will lead to the stagnation of the nation's game by restricting the transfer market. Forest said of wider concerns for all aspiring clubs and the distributing effect that this decision will have on the operations of the player trading model. This is the only model by which clubs outside of the small group at the very top end of the Premier League can realistically advance up the football pyramid. The rationale of the Commission is that the clubs should only invest after they have realized a profit. After they have realized a profit on their player development. The reasoning destroys mobility in the football pyramid, and the effect of the decisions will be drastically reduce the room for maneuver for all such clubs, leading to stagnation for our nation's game. Forest have 2 weeks to launch an appeal. However, the Premier League have penciled in the May the 24th as a backstop date for any appeal, which is after the season ends on May the 19th. Nuno Santos said. Nuno Santos' side are the second team to be slapped by the deduction after Everton were docked 6 points. The They originally had 10 taken from their total, but it was reduced after a successful appeal. Everton could be hit with a second deduction for another PSR breach. A Toffees hearing must be completed by April 8th, allowing any further points deduction to be imposed before the end of the season, although they would surely appeal any extra punishment. God damn, is this all their signings? Ah, okay, it was 2 windows. Damn. Damn, they bought, man. Hold on a minute. I just want to see this bit here. Nottingham Forest questions and answers. Nottingham Forest have been deducted 4 points, but why can they appeal it? And could Everton be hit with more sanctions? Martin Lipton explains. So Forest have been deducted 4 points, but why? Forest admitted on December the 31st. On December the 31st, when they filed their accounts for last season, that they had breached an allowed profitable and stability limit. They finally admitted a breach of 34.536 million. What is the limit? Clubs who are in the Premier League for 3 seasons are limited to allowance losses. After calculations include administrate. Oh, I can't even say that word, of transfer fees, stadiums, related expenses are taken out 105 over 3 years. As Forest only had one top flight campaign, their limit was 61. So clearly they went, oh, what? So, oh, wait. So when you come up, you have to be in here for 3 seasons to get the 105, limit. They've only been up here for once, so they stick with the championship. The championship 61. Is it unfair? Forest spent those 2 years in the EFL where clubs are restricted to losses of 13. Oh, God, 13. They were working under those. Okay, yeah, boy. I thought, what happened to 61? Yeah, look, the limit. Look, as Forest had only one top flight campaign, their limit was 61. But, oh, wait. Which clubs are restricted to losses of 13? How can their limit have been 61 if their limit was meant to be 13? It's okay. It's getting confusing. These accounts and shit, you know how they go, man. It's getting sticky. All I can say is this. My view is this. These are all businessmen. Everyone got accountants. Everyone got lawyers. Do better. Everyone got accounts. Everyone got to do lawyers. Do better. If this was like a player thing, I would feel more sorry for them. But as it's a club thing, you lot paying hundreds of thousands to players. You don't know what you're doing with your money. Please, you don't know what you're doing with your money. So I don't feel sorry for it. If it happened to Arsenal, I'd be pissed, but I'd be pissed at Arsenal. How? This is your thing. Get me? Everyone in the financial department is getting thrown under the bus. Everybody. Individuals are getting thrown under the bus. You're not taking the club with you. You hear me? The club's going to have to pay for it one way or the other, but best believe you go pay for it too. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's getting put on blast. Everyone in the financial department and whoever the financial department have to look up to, that's it. You know what I mean? I.e., if it was, I don't know if it's like this, but i.e., if it was the financial department, yeah, they answer to Josh or they answer to Stan. Whoever they answer to, them and that department, you get put on blast because you're meant to be on this. You're meant to be on this, but I don't think it's department straight to owner. It might be department to like CEO or something like that, someone else, but that's Josh in it. But still, whoever they have to report to, you. And even if you want to make it a little timeline to whoever makes the final decision, and I don't mean, because it's not Stan, it's not always Josh. There's people to make the decisions, isn't it? It's like saying Arteta doesn't ask Josh, yo, shall I put Jesus or Torres, you know, Jesus or Trossard up front? No, the buck stops with Arteta when it comes to the team. So when it comes to financial, whoever that stops with, bam, you and then the financial department. Now we go walk through this. This going to take all motherfucking year if it must. We're going to baby step this. Who said yes to that? Who said yes to that? Who said yes to that? You're all going down, blood. And if the law don't want you, I'm personally suing you. Simples. Personally suing you. Simples. I don't care. Because this is business, blood. Do not give two farts about that. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think this point thing is a bit much? I don't. You signed up. You know Wagwan. So it don't make a difference. You don't make a difference. Only problem is when they're trying to gamble it. You know, like when someone trying to gamble it, you're trying to steal from Paul to pay Peter type shit. But we're like, oh, if we survive, then we've got money and then we're going to sling that in there. No, man. Although I understand why you would try that, but not when you are the teams at the bottom. Mid-table team, shouldn't even do it. But the team just below the top team, so just below the big six, let's just call it that group there, they can do that. They can do the let's suspendo. We're going to stay in the Premier League, so we'll get our piece of cake at the end of the year. Bang, take that, move that here, move that there, bang. We're nice. Everything's sweet as pie. When you fresh out, shall I say fresh in, you can't play them games. Yes, you should take a little bit of risk, but understand that you can't be getting players on 200 grand. You can't get them. You know what I'm saying? Look at Barkley at Luton. He's on 96. That's a lot of money for Luton. 96, that's him taking cut after cut after cut. You might have some other bonuses that they're not including in it because, footballers have that. But 96 is a lot for a club like Luton. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's going to be a lot of people on 96 there. So, again, they can't be given 200 grand out because if they go down, the contract is still valid. That's what people don't understand. My contract is still valid. They're going to have to they're going to want to sweet talk that dude. If they had a player that that had 200 grand a week contract and they get relegated, they have to sweet talk him. Yo, I beg you, can we do this and can we do that? Can you take this cut? And we do that. You don't have to. You can say, nah, blood. No, thank you. Give me my money. You know what I mean? With that your little championship money, that's mine. You know what I mean? Straight up, that door money, that gate money, just hand it over. You know what I mean? I'm going to do my piece. I'm here for another 3 years, blood. You see what I'm saying? So you got to know what you're doing. But hey, ho. Let me guys know. Let me know what you are saying, guys. Let me know. All right, we'll be back and we're going to be talking about and Tony calls Arsenal fans delusional. We're going to talk about that.
My name's Andrew Clark, former Premiership player. This is Bar Level.
What's up, people? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.